Survival Analysis 2, using R Commander, Survival and SurvivalT packages to produce Kaplan Meier plots and also Logrank and Breslow statistics. In this video we're going to install two extra R Commander packages that allow us to carry out survival analysis in a more graphical interface environment. We're going to actually download the packages in a more interactive way as well. So if I actually just type in install the packages, then open close brackets, return, it'll ask us where we want to install these unknown packages from. So choose nearest place to you. Okay. Then it gives a list of all the packages that are available there. The two we're going to install on our machine are called basically R Commander packages. So any package that belongs to R Commander has R Commander plugin at the beginning. So here we are, and we can see there's two to do with survival. R Commander plugin .survival and R Commander plugin SurvivalIT. Click the first one, then click Shift, and we can click the second one. Then OK. There we are, and it's installed both of them. Now if we start running R Commander, when we have the R Commander interface up, we notice we can go to Tools, Load Packages. And in Load Packages, if we go down, now we have two additional packages. Here we are, Survival, SurvivalIT. Click Survival, and now we have an additional item here, which is Estimate Survival Function, Compare Survival Functions. And if you look here, it's added a few plots as well. Cox Survival Function and various other ones. So we'll actually make use of that now. We'll quickly load in the data we created before. So import data and text file, call it my dataset. Tab delimited. Okay. Check we've got the right data by looking at edit dataset. Yep. Now, one thing we need to do with the data before we can use it is actually specify our grouping variable as a factor. So go to Data, Manage Variables in Active Dataset, convert numeric variables to factors. And what we're looking at is the grouping variable, use the numbers, and click OK. Do you want to overwrite it? Yes. Check our data again. Doesn't look any different. It just turns it and turn it into a factor. Now we go to Statistics, Survival Analysis. We can either estimate the survival function or compare survival functions. We'll estimate the survival function first. Right, so we go to Statistics, Survival Analysis, Estimate Survival Function. Click on there. We know which is the time, start and end dates, which we've actually just got one value here, the actual value between the two. And then we know which is the indicator, event, and we know which is the group. Ignore this type of censoring. Mark censoring times with a little dash, yes, we're used to that. Kaplan Meier, yes, and click OK. And there is a graph showing the two groups and the survival functions for each of them. Percentage surviving at any given time. We can also find out the Logrank statistic and the Breslow statistic by choosing the other option in that menu. So Statistics, Survival Analysis, Compare Survival Functions. Again, time is our serv_t, event is the event variable, strata, groups, it's a grouping variable. 0 equals the Logrank statistic there, 1 equals the Breslow statistic. Don't ask me why it's done in a sliding scale. Click OK. So there's our result. And that's the Logrank result. So if we repeat the analysis again, this time 1, just different p-values you see, and that is the Breslow statistic with the petro and petro variation. Details in the handout. To carry out the same analysis, or a very similar analysis, in SurvivalT package in R Commander, it's sensible to close down R Commander and actually close down R and start again. There seems to be a problem with trying to run the two packages. Right, so again, load R Commander. And the important thing here is to load the package from the Tools menu, load packages, before we place our data in R. If we do this after we define our data package, data frame, we'll find we've lost it. So it's sensible to always load the package first. So now we've loaded the SurvivalT package into our Commander. We see we've got another menu option here. We now need to load our data into our Commander and also convert the grouping variable to a factor variable. I should also have mentioned that I'm actually using the 32-bit version of R for this. It seems to work better with SurvivalT. Now we have our data in our Commander. We've also created the factor of the grouping variable as before. Now we want to actually draw the Kaplan Meier plot first. So we go to SurvivalT, Kaplan Meier graph, groups. Notice that it looks like it's highlighted to begin with, but it's actually not. So we just click on their groups and then it has an underline. Survival time, and we know which that one is. Status variable, event, and click OK. And there is our graph. It should produce a legend as well, but there seems to be a problem with the code underlying it. So that's our two survival curves. Going back to our Commander, you can then find out the Logrank statistic just by doing the same thing again. Group, survival time, event. OK, and there's our value, the Logrank statistic. So that is about it. We've carried out an analysis in our Commander looking at Kaplan Meier plots. We claimed the Logrank statistic and the Breslow statistic. We used two plugins for our Commander, Survival, which is written by John Fox, who also wrote our Commander, and also SurvivalT, which is written by, I think, some people in Italy. You can decide which one you liked yourself best. They're pretty much the same thing. I actually prefer Survival by John Cox myself. It allows more options, which we'll see later on. The next video is looking at the Cox proportional hazard analysis model.